Got it.
Okay, guys, we're back.
Oh my gosh.
It was a minute.
But more than 5 minutes.
And that used to be full.
Yeah.
That's how long it took us to get the camera.
Our lipstick is off.
Gosh. It was so frustrating.
Our pretzel
pretzels
box
were
is
delicious.
empty.
Okay, now I'm going to walk over here and see if this sound.
Okay.
I'm going to see if it... Oh, I hear us. We're very loud. Oh, I got it. It used to be full. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
We're here. Thank goodness. And
Oh my gosh, we made ourselves crazy. Like,
I'm going to see if I can see. There are no
I feel like when that goes
comments
I've got them.
that we can see. So, okay. So,
Yeah.
okay, we're just going to do it like this.
Oh
And
my gosh. And we don't have multiple cameras. We're going off a laptop because it all decided.
I mean,
it was
how
gonna
long have
be
we been doing this?
A sugar show.
I thought that, yeah.
So what did,
Sugar.
yes. So we have some cards to show you, but we'll just. put
What
them
were
up
we
there.
going to talk about?
Yeah, we knew what we were going
What
to
were we going to talk about?
We
Oh,
wrote it
yeah.
all down. Look, we're not even all in there. It's
Okay.
a different scush.
Tomorrow is September 1st, and the registration for we had it
Our pre-party
cardio
on stage. It has.
This is such a hot mess. Oh, I'm so sorry.
We have been so frustrated with technology that we've lost a little bit of brain power because that's not our friend.
Okay.
But you're going to party with
It's party with
Cardology.
Cardology. Sometimes
On
we don't even remember our
Friday.
name.
The Stampin' Up event is Saturday, and then we have a team event on Sunday. We have
Yes.
3 events on a very busy weekend. They're different events. All of them are currently for demonstrators only. So we're trying to decide if we're going to change
Susan's talking very slow.
No, we
and-
did decide that tomorrow, the Friday one open to everybody. I think
Okay.
it's while you were in your laptop
that. Right.
trying to get a
Punching my
camera
head
to work.
against the wall. So the Friday, tomorrow's the last day to register
For early bird.
for early bird. Yes.
So
And
if you
then-
want to save $10, you got to get registered by tomorrow. And at some point, I had the link and the picture ready to go underneath.
We were
this.
going to post it right into our thing, but you know, I wonder if I can get it from on here. You guys keep talking, and I'm just,
Are we? Is that the full length? That do we need to squish?
this is all we got from here.
No, we're fine.
to here.
I don't mind half a head. Do you mind half a head?
Yes, I do mind half a
Oh,
head.
snap. All right, fine.
Okay.
So Friday's event is for
Don't mind the picture.
demonstrators until tomorrow, and then tomorrow it will change and will open up, but it'll be more expensive. So if you're not a demonstrator and you want to join us Friday, the Friday event is going to be at the Historical Society. Tanya's going to drop the information below so you can see the information. She's
Will that
going to
work?
put,
It should.
Yep.
Where's the comments on there though?
You
You might
can't
have to go to
see
your
them.
Facebook page.
so the Friday event is at the Indiana Historical
Our profanity
Society.
filter is turned off, so we need to be careful. Didn't even know there was such a thing.
Uh-huh.
The things you learn.
And then for the Friday event, you get to see the Festival of Trees. The Historical Society is beautiful. It's right on the canal. So we're really excited about that event. Again, tomorrow's the deadline for early bird. And then we'll be able to, if you're not a demonstrator and you want to sign up starting September 2nd, the information again is going to be below. Sunday's event is part
It did
Got
it.
it.
It's going to open in Canva, but that's fine.
then Saturday's event is a Stampin' Up event,
This one.
and we're excited about it because Stampin' Up's coming to Indy, and we may have more information about that next week. But we have a Facebook group that is Indianapolis on stage that you can look, and if you need a roommate or you want to find information, that is all in that group. Different hotels where people
Where's
are
the sign up
staying
on
and
your
kind of how
website?
it's working
Is
out.
it Sherry's cards?
And then
It's in my email. Keep
on
going.
Sunday, we're going to be at Sarah Fisher's Go-Kart in Speedway. You can go-kart if you want. We're not planning on go-karting, but we're going to have pizza and we're going to celebrate our teams and all the fun things that have happened on the last couple of years. So we have lots of celebrations planned. We're hoping that you can attend because, again, we want to celebrate you and everything that's happened.
Did you post it?
And
No, I thought you were.
fun things that we just have some super fun things. Sherry got to spend time last week in New Orleans with leaders. Just some great ideas for some super fun things to do. We have some sneak peeks for you. We just have some surprises planned. We can't tell you everything because that's just not, who wants to give away all the information? So that's a little bit about what we have going on coming up in November. Sherry's got some things to show you from her celebration last week. So go, girl.
I'm just going to show you a couple of the things that we got. We were going to put these on. I forgot.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen much of there were so many pictures that people posted while we were on stage. And one of the things that they did for us on the last night was they did a second line. I didn't bring my parasol. So a second line, if you don't know what that is, in New Orleans, there's a band, usually a brass band. And so they came up to where we were going to have our
Open it.
desserts. Sure. And then we got,
There's feathers flying down.
I know, I didn't bring my boa because it literally left feathers everywhere.
Oh, this is mine.
So they gave us the parasols because that's what you carry in a second line. And then they gave us tons and tons of these beads.
Now
And
remember,
we were kind of wondering why.
like mouse ears. This is my favorite thing to do.
I was gonna say, how did that's
Because
funny.
she doesn't have glasses. It's really hard to wear those with glasses. I gave mine to my husband
It's so
and he had to
cute.
wear
You
it.
look good in those kind of things.
Except
They're
I
just
can't
fun.
blink. My eyeballs. I mean, my eye. You know,
Will pop
I mean,
out.
I got issues.
So they literally closed down this several blocks around the hotel through the French Quarter. And then we had these that you could give away. And people were coming out of their restaurants. People were stopping in their cars. People were joining the parade. And you could give a strand of these to a 60-year-old man or a 5-year-old little girl. It didn't matter. They were all so happy and people were throwing them. There was a drone.
That is
So
too
we're looking
fun.
forward to seeing the drone coverage.
Oh, that
That's
would
too
be
fun.
fun.
And then we had a
I
little
love this.
bag. I'm just going to show you a
Can I
couple
take
of the
these
other
off
things.
now?
Yes.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'm starting to sweat.
There's a little bag. They always give you a book and a pen. And this has a little
I
thing
love
that will
those.
slide off.
So it's like a
That'll be
bookmark.
perfect for your planner.
Yeah, it's great, and it's good for
And
journaling.
it's a fun, like, triangle-y little pen. And then this is just a blank notebook. I don't think I wrote anything in it. No. And then this one was to take notes of all of our sessions. And then they told us they weren't going to give us a bag because normally we get
A
a
shoulder
bag, yeah. But this was more of a tote. And the nice thing about it, you can see it's very sturdy. But it comes all apart and it folded down flat to go home in your luggage. But it's a swap bag.
Oh, it's so
So
cute.
it's designed to put your swaps that you're swapping. So if you have two, you can put them in here. And then the ones that people give you, you can put them on that
It's got
side.
outside pockets. It's really
Yeah,
cute.
it's really nice. And then we got a cup. I
That's
think for a
good.
long time we've gotten cups too.
I've got a
last few
feather in
years.
my eye. You guys are gonna have to go on with that.
And then Tanya's favorite thing.
She sent me pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh, you got
It's a
a
little
fan.
fan. Oh, I turned the light part on. It was never hot enough there that I needed it.
Oh, it's hot enough here.
So it was
I love
fabulous. And the best, I mean, there were lots of best parts, the parade, because you never know that you're going to do that. Like it wasn't on my bucket list. But then once it is, you're like, now I can cross that off.
It looks so
Yeah,
much
it
fun.
was so much fun.
So much fun.
And
And what do you have to do in order to go to?
you have to be
New
a silver elite. The next one is in Las Vegas, the same dates next year. But it's not like on the strip. It's at a resort. I think it's like 10 miles out of town.
Oh wow, that'll be fun.
way back in the olden days, because we've been to Vegas 3 times, 2 times
At least, yeah. We always stayed in the Star Wars hotel.
Yeah. Well,
Was it the
Star
Hyatt?
Trek.
Hilton?
yeah,
It was the Hyatt.
And then
the
we stayed
trekking
in
hotel, a nice place.
yeah.
But the worst part is the red eye coming home. Holy smokes, we did that a couple of times.
That one time we left, like,
3 in the morning.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it
won't
was
do that again.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're older and have a little bit more money. When you were young, you know, for all of you that are young, it does get better.
Well, but the direct flight, that was part of the problem.
Yeah.
We wanted to find a direct flight. And the time change and stuff, it was like, oh my gosh.
So if you want to go next year to be a silver elite, you have to sell so much and have a team. It's
It's
not the
10,000
easiest thing to do, but it's
in rolling sales.
definitely doable.
And 5 silvers?
No.
Oh no, I think it's 2.
2 silvers. So I'm not
It
there
may
yet.
just be 1. It's
I've
1
been
or
doing
2.
it for a
I think
long
it's
time.
just
I'm
1.
the quintessential hobby demonstrator.
She does lots of other things.
Right. She's building a website now. I can't
Yes.
wait to see it. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
So that was that. But I was going to say the very best part of all of it, I mean, there were fabulous speakers, lots of keynote speakers, lots of demonstrator speakers, no stamping, because it was a business one. But it was being with other people. So if you are still debating whether or not to go to onstage, just go. Because it's been so long. There were so many people. It was their first event ever with Stampin' Up! A live event. Because it's been a minute since we were together. But people talked and talked and talked and talked. And if you're there, I was there by myself. Like, well, my husband, but he didn't go to the classes. But you just, everybody's happy to talk. Everybody shares. Everybody talks about their business. And on stage, it'll be everybody talk about stamping because we'll have a new catalog. So,
And it's just being with like-minded people. It's just so much fun to be with people that do the same thing you do.
yeah.
It's
And
just
you'll
great.
make friends that you can, and especially now that we do have Zoom and the things that we have, you'll be able to keep in
touch with people
them.
and
that you
Facebook.
meet. So
That's
people
true.
end up making friends and then they room with those friends at the next event. So, which brings me to, we are having a lot of people asking us questions about the hotels. So I live like 10 minutes from the hotels. They live about 20. So we haven't really stayed at them because there's never been, well, one time a long time ago when my sister found out she was pregnant with my nephew who's getting married and is 28. That year we stayed at a hotel downtown for New Year's Eve. That's the last time I stayed at a downtown Indy hotel. So we're not the ones really to ask.
I mean, we've
about
been down
them.
there and we know
Yeah.
where they are and we know the location, but and we're on the west side of Indianapolis, so that's why when we suggest hotels, like one, we're close to the airport and there are several hotels, and the next town out is Plainfield from Indianapolis. And so I do know, I mean, several of my family members have stayed in the Plainfield area, and most of those hotels are just it's like it's a major hotel spot on the I-70, so, and it's close to the airport. So
And none of those hotels are old.
no, they're pretty. I mean, there's like a Motel 8 and stuff, and it's a Motel 8, but there's like I mean, there's an Embassy Suites, then there's like Comfort Inn, and most of those, I think is there a Hampton? I don't think there's a Hampton there, but anyway, there's a bunch in that area, and it's I-70 and State Road 267. If you need to know the exact location, anywhere in there, you should be fine.
And if you're going to join us and you want to sign up to be a demonstrator, today's the last day to get this planner.
Yes,
And then
I love this planner.
She's inspired me because I need to start writing down dates for next year. And I have this. I just haven't put it
I
together.
really,
so she
really
did
like it.
inspire me.
And we had purchased the Rifle Paper Company one, and I just really like the way this one is set up. And there is a Stampin' Up group,
planners.
Planner group.
Planners or
Yeah.
something.
and there's a lot of good information on how to set it up, and you could use it as a like a memory keeping planner. There's pages of stickers and stuff, but it's quite a good value. And
But you don't get just the planner. You get the journals and a stamp set. Have you used the stamp set?
No, it's cute though.
no, I haven't yet used it. I just set it up and then started using it. And I'm not one to use like a bunch of stuff like that in my planners. I mainly use it for lists
I
making
didn't
and things.
remember, because obviously if I haven't put my planner together, I have also not used my stamp set. I didn't remember if there were other things, if it's just words.
No, I think there's a smiley face and maybe a birthday something. I would have to look at it again.
Yeah, I can't remember, but
It's cute.
anyway, you get that. You get this, and I
3
think
books.
it's for 18 months, and you get
Which
3
one of the months
notebooks.
is already gone. So
Um,
it's 17 months.
yeah,
As speaking
Actually,
for somebody
2 months.
who's missed out on
'Cause
a
it was
month. Oh, yeah,
July.
because it was July and August,
August,
and now
yeah.
August is gone.
So starting tomorrow, there are some specials. There's called Perfect Partners, which there's 6 dies that go with stamp sets that currently don't have dies. And there's
And they're while supplies last.
yes.
So whichever one is the most popular, because the tree lot dies from Celebration, like they went like that. So there is a good chance that whatever is the most popular of the perfect partners, it could be gone soon too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you
'Cause
want to order it.
I mean,
sooner
really, they
than
have
later.
no way of knowing what's going to be the one that we all fall in love with. Obviously, they didn't know that the tree lot dies were going to be so popular. They would have made more of them.
Right. So that starts tomorrow, and then tomorrow also starts a special where they're going to have some items. They're calling it weekly specials. We don't know what they're going to be.
Did they say there are 11? 11 items every week.
Yeah, somewhere between 10 and 12.
Yeah.
So, but we
I
have
must
some
have you already
samples.
came up with 11.
Yeah, we have some samples.
And they're
from one of
different by
them.
market. So I know sometimes we like to sneak peek to the South Pacific or even Europe because they're a few hours ahead of us. But that doesn't mean whatever they have on special right now is going to be what South Pacific what does.
Sherry and I both got the apple harvest, and I did these two on a video this morning, and you can look at how I made them. And this one I did yesterday. But I like the apples, and I like the dies. It's got all those little flowers. All of these was one pass.
Super cute.
So I did this one this morning.
I love this particular element. Nope, this one.
Is it stenciled?
It's so
or
cute.
Did you stencil?
I stenciled
This-
it, and then look how well the little stamp goes right over the top of it. That
Yeah,
was
it's
just
really cute.
luck because I did not know that was going to happen before. And then I did this one.
So we've both used it and done completely different things, and it's really cute.
I'll get mine in a couple days.
I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one of these for camp. I just haven't decided which one.
And then I also have a couple of the other ones. This one is trimming the tree, which is a little bit confusing to people because
That's
it looks
beautiful.
a lot like Lights Aglow. But it's different and the dies are different. And I love the basket, like the little tree basket on that is worth having a whole set of dies just for that.
There you go.
Cute.
And then I did the little piggy. And I designed that card in my head, in bed. And I thought there was a little
So
fence that
cute.
came with it, but it wasn't a fence. It was a little cart. So I had to hack it up to make it be a fence.
Oh,
because
that's
in my
cute.
head, it had to be a fence.
That's adorable.
Because, okay, here's the deal. It says go to your happy place and stay all day. That doesn't really work if you're in a cart. That implies that implies that the little piggy's going to market. And that's not a good place to go if you're a little piggy. So
I never knew that.
I didn't like the cart.
I feel like I say this little piggy poem with a whole different meaning now.
Right.
And these are I do have the one that Susan hates. The Yetis. I have the Yeti dice, but I haven't had time to play
It's
with
the
them.
ugly snowman. In case you're not sure which one she means.
But these are the waterfall dice.
But you've seen this 100 times, but this is the Yeti. And
He is
he's
not
so
ugly.
cute.
He looks like he should be chasing the pig in the cart.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And those are the waterfall dice with the waterfall stamps. This was just the dice.
Cute.
So it's cute. Just to make sure you check it out. Don't miss out on your celebration today. Don't call us tomorrow and ask for something that's on the celebration items that you can't find because we can't do anything about it either.
Yeah, because the last couple of days I've taken lots of why can't I get this orders.
And we
it's 'cause
remind
it's
you over and
gone.
over again, it's
And-
while supplies last.
And if you want to become a demonstrator, or if you have, here's the deal. If you have I'm looking at the other camera.
I
Sorry,
know, I
guys.
keep looking up there too.
Anyway, here's how you know if you should sign up to be a demonstrator. If you have $100 or more of items that you really know, $125 of items that you really, really love in the catalog or any part of the Stampin' Up world, and you can get that and pay $99 for it. And
No shipping.
no shipping. And today, I keep looking at the wrong camera. Today is the last day to get this. Plus, you get a stamp set. You get all of the inside
Notebook.
pieces, and you can customize it like you want. And so it's a really, really great deal.
If you're not a planner person and you don't keep a calendar, you do it on your phone. This is really cute to print a couple pictures every month and just put pictures in there. So you could go back and you'd have a year's worth of pictures because we don't
Or 18 months,
Yeah.
actually.
we just don't print pictures the way we used to.
So-
So it'd be a cute little thing to add some photos to every month. So
One of the presentations I went to at Backstage was on scrapbooking.
Oh, was
Oh.
it? I think it's
Yeah.
about ready to come back again.
All right.
Well, you know, the 80s and the stirrup pants are here. There was one more thing.
Oh,
Next week we will talk totally about swapping, but we'd had some questions about swapping, and I swapped. I forgot how much fun it is. I keep looking at the wrong camera too. But here's a couple of tips that we have for you. Most people do. 99% of the people. I think I did 30 and I got one card front. So that's more than 99%. Most people do full cards. That way you can use them. You put them in some kind of a clear plastic with your card, or if you don't have business cards, you can just print it and cut them down. Just your contact information, not stamped on the card. Or like printed on the card, that way people can reuse it. Yeah, and because it will be November, I know right now it seems like lots of fun to make Christmas cards and like Halloween cards, but the catalog will be ending because we'll be getting a new catalog. So we'll have December, but you know, December isn't the greatest come and stamp with me month. So really, the annual catalog is the best place to get the stuff.
And our events are going to be done with the annual catalog too. We're not going to do any January or July to December catalog. So ours will all be the annual catalog
we want
too.
you to be able to use it in your business, even if you don't use it till January or February.
We'll probably bring samples of things.
We'll have samples. So just to recap, that you have to, if you want to save the $10, you have to sign up by tomorrow. And starting tomorrow, if you're not a demonstrator, you can sign up.
Yeah, so sign up and bring a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong camera. Sorry.
All right, friends. Thanks for
this
joining
has been a hot
us.
mess. We should be called the Hot Mess Express.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys.
Bye.
See you later.